what he said he would do. He's gonna fulfill every promise to you.
An amazing historical place where actually I think this is the place which has crowned the biggest number of martyrs among the saints. The biggest number of black saints are from here, and here we have over 22 people who are crowned saints, and this is in the Namugongo, and we have had 3 popes visit this particular site. It has a lot of historical significance, cultural significance, and architectural beauty, as you can see. Yeah, so I'd encourage you all to visit the Uganda Martyrs Shrine. It's not even expensive to visit. Tell you more about the facility, give you a general tour of the place. It's beautiful. I love it. I have grown up here literally because I studied from that school over there at one point, you know, and kept coming here for mass, for service. So this is a very beautiful historical place found in Namugongo in Uganda, and you get millions of tourists coming to visit the Uganda Martyrs Shrine every single day, and they celebrate Martyrs Day on 3rd July every year when this place is crowded with zillions of people. Yeah, so this side we have the downer area. As I was saying, the Uganda Martyrs Shrine is a very big property owned by the Church of Uganda, and just like you've seen the basilica, it's both a culture site, a historical site, an architectural site because of the beautiful architecture that has been put into place. They invested a lot of money, I think 4 or 5 years ago, to revamp the place, to put up these beautiful terraces, and you can come here, you know, and chill with the family, have a picnic. I mean, it's amazing. It's free. When you talk to the security, you're like, I've just come to chill with my family at the terrace, I think they'll accept you. Depends on how you talk to them, obviously, but yes, it's beautiful. And right now we're just sloping down to the Kayanja, where, you know, where this is where most people come from all over the world to get holy water. You know, when I usually get clients, one time I had clients from Ghana, and when I told them about Saint Balikudembe, Saint Donozio, Baliketa, and all those other different saints who were crowned at this particular place, and they were very excited because some of these saints, they have cathedrals in Ghana, you know, called Saint Bali saints, you know, Saint Kizito, Saint Ranga, you know, even in Kenya. So we usually get very many clients from Kenya coming to see the place where the churches that they have, where, you know, the saints were crowned from, where the execution took place and everything. So it's a beautiful place, as you can see. I love it. I love the green, I love the nature, I love the way they revamped it, the architectural designs, everything. They really invested a lot of money into this particular project, and I believe it's a great tourist attraction. If you have clients in Uganda, this is the only place we have the Uganda Martyrs Shrine, you know, with the lake where people get holy water and, you know, all this beauty happening at the same time. So don't feel free to bring your clients here. And as I share with you some history of the place and what I know about this place. So as I was telling you, the Uganda Martyrs Shrine in Namugongo is a great tourist attraction. Oh wow, look at this. So this is where people who want to get holy water come. They put up this system where they pump water from the Kayanja, and people can get holy water from here. Actually, when you come during 3rd June, you can't, there are long lines of people, you know, trying to get at least a drop of the holy water, and many people have registered miracles happening, you know, from the saints. They're like, I prayed through Saint Ranga and I got this, I got that, I got the other. So this is a very strong tourist attraction for both culture tourists, historical tourists, because it talks about the Kabako of Uganda, the political history that used to happen at the time, how the king had supreme powers and would do everything. Like if the king said, you know, you're not of any value anymore and you should be killed, it would happen. And that's how these martyrs actually got to be killed. And different people have different conceptions of how they got killed, why they got killed. You know, some say they were disobedient to the king, some say it was because of their religion, which was against the cultural religion, where the king in the cultural religion was the supreme head. So when you look at all these different factors that are put into play, you know, you can, you know, get to gauge and see what was what. And when you come down here, you know, the serenity, you can see that, you know, it was a bad thing that happened, but it was almost like a blessing in disguise, because now we have over 30 saints that were crowned because of the martyrdom that happened, the execution, the mass murder. You know, actually in the chapel there, in the church, in the shrine, where the altar is, that's where Saint Ranga was killed. There was a tree there, and they just tied him on a tree, just like this big tree. This big tree, you know. So he was tied on a tree like that, and cut into pieces and set onto fire, you know. And then there's another area where the Protestants built a museum where you can actually see live how all this happened. One of these days I'm going to go there and show you about the place as well. So it's a beautiful place, good for tourism. I encourage you all to visit it as locals. You can come and have a picnic with your family, come and learn about the history, you know, the religious history. How did the different religions come into play? When they came into Uganda, what were the effects? Sorry, I'm going to tilt this because we need to know when the Christianity came into Africa, came into Uganda, what were the effects? You know, there were religious wars, which some people don't know about, and some of the effects of Christianity coming were people being killed by their cultural leaders because they were becoming disobedient to their leaders, you know, preferring Christianity over what their leaders were telling them and over what they were practicing initially. So when you come to such sites, it gives you a wider perspective on what really went down, on how far it went, how much, you know, people were able to sacrifice for their religions. And then it gives you a chance to reflect as a person. Are you doing the same as an individual? Are you able to reflect? You know, are you able to sacrifice that much? Are you able to put your life out for Christianity? Because they did. You know, people were chased out of their families, people were disowned, people were banned from villages because they accepted Jesus Christ in their lives. And, you know, this, you know, gives you a test. You're like, okay, can I go this far? If not, why? You know, yeah. And also a chance to learn, you know, because it's through history that we can see how far we can go as humans or how far we cannot go. Yeah, all the consequences of our actions. It's through history that we get to know, okay, you know, we did this and the other, but then, you know, here are consequences and all that. Otherwise, here I'm at the bottom part of the basilica, and as I said, it's a very beautiful place. It gives you a chance to reflect. You can come here, have a quiet time, enjoy the nature, enjoy birding, you know, look at the different tree species because we have a variety, you know, look at the architectural designs, you know, get to know the history, the culture history, the religious history, the political history, because I believe this place is so rich in all the three, you know, has a lot of culture, has a lot of history, has a lot of religion, all fused into one. I mean, this is the cornerstone, this is like the pride of the jewel of the Catholic religion, I believe so, you know. Yeah, so otherwise, hope you have enjoyed this video. I'll be getting another video from the Protestant area where we have the museum, and then I'll be able to visit other culture sites, other religious sites, and show you more about what we have to offer as a country, as Uganda, as Kampala, as Africa. Otherwise, have a lovely day, have a lovely week. Bye.
Thank you, Jesus. Come on, y'all. I need y'all to help me sing. God is able to do just what He said.